And I think that the one thing I think that's different about AI than anything else I've seen is that most of the things that people imagine they want to do when they're not trained in software engineering are token rich, right? They're really expensive. And I think the classic example is I've seen faculty who once we license their account for them, they immediately go about trying to write scripts. I'll give you an example. So I want to update my textbook, right? The law is always changing, and so I want to automate the updating of my textbook. And we have legal tools that we can go look at how a case law has changed. And so that part's really easy, but they want to find a way to extract all the citations and hand it off to a research assistant to do all this to make sure it's right. And then to have it inserted back. So people that have background in software and in engineering, they think, oh, I need a script for this. Like I need to write a script for this. People without that background, based on publicity, they say, I need an agent for this. Like I need to. So they quickly try and code an agent that takes a whole lot of tokens and then fails miserably because they just don't understand really. They don't even know what the logic of their process is at a level that you can pass it on to a machine. So then what they do is someone tells them, oh, just put the whole book in there. And then they're like shocked that like it used that many, I have to pay this much in order to do the whole book. And I think that that's the level that is an impediment to kind of cheaper and better AI, and it will be for a while, is that there are people that are trying to cure cancer and they're largely scientifically literate and they've been exposed to programming languages since their second or first year or even before in high school. And so this all makes sense to them and they know how to optimize it. And then there's the general public, which has this potential huge market, but they actually don't know how to make it work in a way that's efficient. And so their first interactions with it's expensive and frustrating. So I think that it in some way it's like the old 4GL languages when they first came out with IDEs that were supposed to make it easier for your program, and people ran to it and said, I'm finally going to make that application, that killer app, and I'm going to retire right in Hawaii. And few were able to do that, and few kept up with it because it's slightly deceptive to say that just in an open AI prompt is going to make your life easy. You're going to have to think through it. And I think one of the things that you see with experienced academics, at least, their prompts are terrifyingly long. They take advantage of things like context, which users don't. I administer one of these softwares, and they drive me nuts because they always want to turn on connectors and things that are huge security risk. I don't know any vendor that has implemented like a connector in any application to say Google Drive that does it in a way that allows you to say, I just want to select this folder. Like, it's everything, including the way, like, my experience with Anthropic, it shares everything. And they even say in their documentation, we're warning you, like, so if I've shared things with you and you share stuff with me, and then I say, yeah, I want you to cull through my drive and help me, polish my research, they're going to be taking other people's work and put that in yours, which can hurt relationships and cause other problems. And so I think that's one of the hard things on the academic side, but I don't think it's that much different in the consumer side. So, right, I mean, if you think of what your students and the people that you work with want to do are really kind of specific and visionary things, and they know kind of, I need to do this, I need to solve this problem. And what the average user that's trying to use AI at home to kind of the hobbyist to learn how to use it, they don't really have a clear defined problem that they're trying to solve.